I'm Ben.
I'm Ron.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jason. And this is Hometown Has-Beens. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hometown Has-Beens, episode 30. So we were just talking, and we've gone 30 weeks, bringing you episode after episode, most of them quality. It's all.
Well, not high quality.
Yeah, just
quality.
Some quality, maybe low.
Low
Quality.
There's quality.
There's quality
there. Yeah.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah.
This podcast is free to listen
That's
to.
right. And we've only missed 1 week, and it was not our fault. It was due to a hurricane.
Yeah.
All right. So
it was a big deal.
Just keep that in mind. In the near future, we might miss a week here or there because it's holidays. Ben is, I don't know where Ben is.
Ben's just gone.
He's into.
Where you at?
He's a has been.
Ben, where you at?
He's a has been.
Call me when you listen to this.
Chris.
Yeah, I don't know how you do like former has been.
Yeah. Has been. He's a has been. No.
He's has been.
He's has been. Ben is a has been. He's the best.
He's
has
the best
been
of
there's
us,
ever been.
He's the best of us.
So he did not apologize to you all for missing, but
No.
we won't apologize for him. So that's not what we do here.
No.
But we miss him, and we'll probably miss
Honestly.
him on a few episodes.
Yeah.
But when he's here, it'll be a good time. So
Good
we're going to keep
time.
the tripod going.
Jason, how's the live bait business going?
Well, you know,
What?
nowhere because I'm not selling any live bait. I did dig up some roots and worms recently, just to keep the kid busy.
Dude, yeah.
Just
Just take
started
them.
digging up roots. I'm not kidding.
Watson loves to dig up worms.
I'm telling you.
My chickens love worms when you dig them up too. They go crazy.
I love
Dude,
when
those
you don't
chickens-
talk about your chickens.
But hold on, do your chickens eat all your ants? Your
Why would
fire
they
ants?
eat ants?
You know,
They eat fire ants.
No,
I
they
thought they
don't.
would. I don't
Dude,
know if
yes,
it's
they
a certain
do. That's not
kind
a
of
thing.
fire ants I have. They won't eat. Like, by the way, having chickens, it's awesome.
overrated. It's
It's
overrated.
awesome.
Hey,
Chicken's good to eat.
if you know your chicken, comment and let us know.
What?
Do chickens
chickens-
eat fire
Yeah.
ants?
If you
I want to know that.
if you are in the poultry industry,
Yes.
like raising of poultry, not butchering.
There's a good
Yeah.
chance at
Do you
least
butcher
20%.
chickens? Is it called
20% of
butchering?
people.
Yeah.
Is it still called butchering?
Yeah. Because I don't know, but I do know they have debeakers
Yeah.
because when I was little, my cousin.
And the Plucker 5000 or
The
whatever.
Plucker, yeah,
Deplucker.
yeah.
You got to
yeah.
have a deplucker if you're going to butcher one.
My cousin was a chicken debeaker at one point in his life.
Probably make good money doing that.
That's well, he told me how much he made, which to a 7-year-old seemed like a lot. And I went home and I was like, "Mom, I want to be a chicken debeaker."
Yeah, let's go.
And she was like,
She said, "You're not cut out for
"Let's
that."
try." Yeah, she's like, "You got asthma."
Did you know I used to build? You used to
And
build.
eczema.
one of my early jobs I had was building chicken houses.
No, it wasn't.
That's not true.
But then I had an operation.
Are these
Oh Lord.
dad jokes?
No, he's
I
like something.
I had this operation. Now I got a metal plate in my head. When Renee cuts on the microwave, I pee in my pants and I forget who I am for 30 minutes.
Is that another office quote?
No. What is that? What is that? What are you? What
It
are
is a
you
quote. It is a quote. But
Chris
what
is
are
doing
you
dumb
reading
quotes.
from?
many of you will know what the quote
Well,
is.
then say it.
Just say it.
No. Then when you name the illusion, it takes away,
It's not an illusion. We know it's a quote.
which makes it an illusion.
No, it's not. All right. I don't think you understand magic.
I don't know.
All right. So
Man, dude.
it was Thanksgiving recently, and Thanksgiving get-togethers usually something happens at all of them that's either awkward or embarrassing for someone. I won't share all of them, but I will share a couple. So I was at my family gathering, and my mom, who listens to this podcast, I love you, Mama. I'm not making fun of you.
That's not what he said a while ago.
That
I'm just playing. That's a
Sorry,
joke.
Miss Sexton. I am for real.
that was weird.
Sorry.
All right. So, anyways, my mom before we eat says, "All right, I need all the adults in here," and we're like, "Okay." And my sister, I've got two sisters. One of them she thinks a lot like me. The other one thinks a lot like not me. I guess I don't know, like her. But anyways,
That makes sense.
she's like my sister thinks like me, Christy. She's like, can the kids be in here? Like, what's about to happen? They're like, she's like, yeah, kids can listen, but I just want the adults here.
Uh-oh.
And she starts going down the line of everyone in the family, like why she appreciates them, why she's thankful for them. It was really sweet.
Oh, dude.
But me and my sister Christy kept talking to each other, and we're like, what's going on?
Yeah, dude.
There's about to be some bad news, right?
Yeah,
like
who's
this is going to be
a terminal disease.
Yeah,
in
that's.
the
I
family?
was like, this is getting, and she was getting emotional. My mom does that sometimes, and that's fine.
How awkward.
She's sentimental.
Yeah.
But the whole time, I couldn't appreciate what's going on because I'm whispering to my sister and my wife right in front of me, like, someone's dying.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was.
There's something terminal.
So
Something
then,
like stage 4.
Yeah.
so then it, everything's done, and we're like, is that it?
Is that all?
And
or?
she's like, yeah, I just wanted to tell. I was like, oh, that was actually really sweet.
that was
Thank
nice.
you.
Aw.
And she looked at my dad. She's like, you want to say something? Daddy says, no.
Yes.
Yes.
Dwayne.
He says, I love all y'all.
That's awesome. Yes. That's my guy right there. We've only had like one conversation, but it was a great one.
Yeah.
I could tell that he's my guy. Like, I like Dwayne.
Yeah.
I like his
He's
style.
a good dude.
Waiting for the
So
other shoe
thank
to drop.
you, Mama, for being sentimental and sharing all that and not hitting us with some bad news. But it was to the point where after, like, that night when I'm going to bed, I look at Anna, I was like, you think she's going to hit us with it tomorrow?
Yeah, dude. That's how I be.
Like, I was
Yeah.
like, something's
Something's up.
up.
Nah, yeah. My mom ain't doing that.
But at the same, well, she never had before. That's why we
That's
were
why
kind
it
of
was
like,
like different.
curious. Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same get together, my grandmother, my Mima, I've mentioned on the podcast before, she has like a year round yard sale out of her shed, and it's just a bunch of stuff out of her shed, and she keeps a yard sale sign like at the driveway always.
All the time.
Yeah, 24/7, 365,
Even on Christmas.
even on Thanksgiving. So she's about to leave, and I told you before, like when the kids every time they go there, they have to get something, and so they get excited or whatever. They get a toy or a purse or whatever. And so Mima was getting ready to leave, and she says, all right. It's talking to Inslee. She says, well, come see me when you want to go shopping. And Inslee looked at her, and she says, it's closed. I'm not going shopping. It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, dude. I can relate a little bit. I think my parents really don't. I don't think they tell me they. Like we don't do stuff like that. I think because I have the emotional attachment level of 0. Like there's people in my family gave a gift at Christmas one time, and the giver and receiver of the gift.
Oh, you told that story.
Yeah, they
were
started crying.
And you're like, y'all, this is
stupid.
yeah.
What are we doing? There's nothing in this world anyone could give me and make me cry. Nothing, dude. Nothing.
That's
Go ahead.
There's only a couple things I want during Thanksgiving. During the break, during that little season.
You're about to
He's
read another
freaking reading
quote.
again.
No, I'm
dude.
serious. I'm not. I'm
What?
just
Go
from
ahead.
the heart. I just want to be invited
All right, Michael.
to family stuff. I don't want to
Michael
talk about
Scott.
that, but that's just one thing I
Am I
like.
cutting this out?
No, you can leave that. That's fine.
Okay.
But I also got this lip fungus I'd like to get identified. If I could get those two things, it'd be good.
He's
to go.
definitely quoting
He's
Michael
still
Scott.
Michael Scott.
Dude, man,
It's not Michael Scott, but go ahead. Keep guessing.
whatever. Dude, I'm
If
not.
you can guess it by the end of this pod, I'll be so impressed. What I'm quoting.
I'm not gonna.
He
People
watched a movie.
listening,
This is what happened. He watched a movie. Is it a movie or a show?
It's a movie.
He watched a movie recently, and now he's just
okay.
he just wrote down a bunch
Yeah.
of quotes.
Okay.
He does that while he prepares his sermons. That's why he leads a very secular church. I'm just kidding.
Rub me
That
on the
was-
belly. I love you till the day I die.
What?
Is that Airbud?
Everybody.
You're getting closer.
Oh man.
Is this like
got a
a
little-
dog's journey?
You got a little Mississippi
something?
leg hound on him.
Is it Sweet Home Alabama?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
I'm
Have-
really look. I'm just glad to be on this podcast with you guys, man. Y'all taught me everything I know about exterior lighting.
I don't know the movie.
I don't either.
You're not helping.
Have I ever told y'all about my encounter with Oreo? I think I have.
Yeah, you told Oreo.
Dang it, dude. I'm running out of stories, bro.
Yeah, that might be another reason why we take a a week
is
off here and
Oreo
there,
a
folks.
squirrel?
No, it was a dog.
You should quit eating squirrel though. It's bad for your cholesterol.
Chris, we can't do it. I don't know what movie you're quoting. But it doesn't sound like one I want to watch.
It don't sound like I
It
would
is
watch
one of
a
the
movie.
greatest movies.
Then tell me what it is. Tell me what it is.
Christmas Family Vacation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a great movie, but
Sounded a lot better when they said it.
yeah.
Oh, I'm
Chevy
sure.
Chase, man.
What we doing?
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah, he's
Chevy Chase, you want to get on? Am I saying his name right?
Chevy,
I don't think it's
It's like Chevy,
Chevy,
right? Chevy Chase.
Hey, Fletch.
Chevy, like Chevy
Right,
Chase.
from the movie.
It's
Yeah.
not Chevy like the car.
But it's spelled like that, isn't it? Chevy. But you
think
say it
so.
like Chevy.
I think you're right.
Chevy Chase.
I don't know. He's
I
not
don't
that
know.
funny to me.
He was hilarious to me. So Chevy Chase, if you want to come on the podcast, hit us up or have your people get in touch with our people.
Chevy, I don't care if you come or not. Just be honest.
All the more reason to be on the pod.
Whatever.
What are
I'm
some
just kidding.
things you guys enjoy about the Christmas? Look, there's one thing I don't like about the Christmas season. I just want to get. I got some.
So we're
beef.
not going to talk about what we enjoy. Okay.
Well, let's talk. Well, we can go to
No,
that one.
we're gonna
but
complain.
I got beef with Santa. People need to leave Santa alone.
Just for people who don't
Kids.
know, that
Chris,
little
Chris is just going on a rant.
that Jason makes this little. He's got a button.
This.
All right, so when he does that, that means he's gonna cut that part. It's kind of like the music at like the award
Oscars
ceremonies
and stuff saying, "Hey, wrap it up."
If you're talking and you hear that sound, you've said something that we're not putting on there. And
Are we not putting my beef on there?
No, but what Chris does is he hears that sound and then stops and then goes on again and just continues. So then it makes editing.
He
so
thinks
much.
he thinks it means keep going.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
That's not what it means, Chris.
I'm gonna make my point.
All right. So while he was making his point, he did bring up something. We've got Christmas coming up soon,
Yeah.
so we can talk about things we like or don't like about Christmas if you guys want to do that.
Sure. Can I go first? You know I'm a good complainer.
Sure.
All right, let's go. Hey, guess how many things the wise men brought?
Like 3 gifts, I guess.
3 gifts
I don't know, man. I'm doubting everything. I know
Gold,
these days.
frankincense, and myrrh.
for our Lord and Savior, for the one who bore our sins on the cross. But Billy, who picks his boogers and eats them, needs a whole freaking living room full of crap. No.
And just so you know, if you're a Billy listening to this, he's not. He's just saying a name.
Yeah, just
Billy.
a general name. That don't seem like it should be it shouldn't be that way. Like, no, stop. Chill out.
So is this a financial decision?
No, this is Christmas is about Jesus. Now, if you want to spoil your children, whatever. That's up to you. I'm just saying
Don't feel like you have to.
it's out of hand.
Yeah, it gets out of hand.
So, my family and I, we're blessed. We have disposable income at times. Not always.
I've disposed all of my income
But
to bills.
I'm not like my kids are getting 3 things, and I come up with that number because that's what
So do you
3
do
things.
the one? What is it? Something you can read, something you can wear, and something you'll use, or whatever.
No, it's 3 things that they want. I mean,
Okay.
it's 3 gifts. I don't know if Jesus wanted frankincense and myrrh and whatever the other one was. I don't remember. But
Gold.
Gold
Gold sounds good.
sounds good.
I'll take that.
I'll take
What
gold.
did he do with the gifts?
Yeah,
He didn't.
Mary was like, "Oh, here, Jesus."
Yeah, what did they do?
What did
You're
they
the
do with it?
pastor.
I
You
have
know,
no- I don't know.
That's a good topic to research.
Yeah. What did? First
Joseph
of all,
and Mary do.
Mary was probably upset that they were there at all because she was surprised. She's like, "Oh shoot, there's people coming down the road, Joseph.
Whoa.
Let's clean this house." You know.
But
Yeah.
you know how the Silent Night started?
Nope.
They got to Bethlehem, and Mary said, Joseph, I'm pregnant,
Yeah.
and you didn't make reservations?
Oh, I know. She was mad.
Silent treatment.
She was mad.
Silent Night.
She was pregnant.
Just
Riding
saying.
on a donkey, right?
I guess.
Riding on a donkey, 9 months pregnant, and Joseph didn't have a place for her to stay. Oh,
You
she's
know-
mad.
You know how that went down.
I do.
You know.
I know. Yeah, I do know.
Me and Chris were talking about something recently that was Disney.
Disney sucks.
Yeah, so I'm going to Disney for Christmas, and I'm excited about that because I don't know if it's Disney World or Disneyland in Florida. It bothers me.
Ben would know.
If you're in Georgia, we know where you're going.
Yeah, I'm going to that Disney, the one in Florida. I'm going to be there at Christmas.
Yeah.
It is my sole mission. I'm going to take a nativity scene with me, a small one.
To Disney.
And I'm going to place it somewhere in that park. Because I think...
You freaking outlaw, you.
I'm an outlaw. Because Disney...
You're going to be a martyr for Jesus down there in Orlando.
I don't think Disney is a pro-Christian organization.
I would agree.
They've went out of their way to make that clear.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is you don't get any Disney Christmas movies.
Okay.
All they see is a consumer holiday.
Yeah.
And they're like, so we'll decorate with Christmas lights.
We'll do lights.
But we won't do anything Jesus.
Yeah. It's just going to be about Santa and...
It's not going to ruin my trip. I'm still going to have a good time. I'm just saying,
sure.
I'm going to bring a nativity scene and put it somewhere. And I'm going to take pictures all around the park and be like, look at what I saw at Disney.
Dude, yes.
Jesus is
and I can I can edit it a little bit, make them bigger.
You're good at Photoshop. Yeah.
Let's go.
I love that.
If you could put it on the castle, that would be like...
I'm going to put it in front of the castle.
Man.
I'm going to be like, look what we found.
This huge nativity scene.
It was amazing.
Dude,
Jesus.
I bet. You see those fake stuff going around like social media a lot?
Like AI pictures?
Yeah, it's like not real.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, okay.
I want to make one. I just want to do one. I don't know about
like a fake post
that goes
about
viral
something.
about something that's not true.
So like
what would you...
Maybe it could be eczema related.
Oh yeah, like a cure for eczema. Hey.
No, not a cure, but like we found the cause.
Oh.
Like you need to stop drinking water.
I was thinking more like
excess amounts of water causes eczema.
If you'll pee on your hands.
Access.
If you got access to too much water,
dude.
you live around the ocean, you got it.
Just everybody will be walking around with their skin flakes just flying off everywhere.
Dude, Coca-Cola would get behind that.
They would, dude. I'm saying let's start a thing.
Between Disney and Coca-Cola, we might get something.
Water sucks. It really, really sucks.
I know that movie.
I do know that
movie. Gatorade. I got a water spoon.
Wooden spoon. He says wooden spoon.
Oh, wooden spoon.
Yeah. No,
what did I say?
I don't know.
He said water spoon.
What's a water spoon?
Let's see. Other things about
Witherspoon?
Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's what we're on. Sorry,
I'm not a fan of.
I don't like Christmas trees, but I've already said that.
Hey, what about the game, the White Elephant game? Do y'all like that?
That's a stupid game.
Okay.
I don't know. It's all right. I like it, but you can't play with a grandmother.
When you gotta,
I think she's got to know. Like, this is a Young Bucks game.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
She's not going to have anything that she likes.
Well, no. It's not that. It's that when, in my family, our mama walks on water. She's the greatest person ever.
So you guys all get each other like Bibles and stuff?
No. We get each other stuff. But when Mama decides she wants something,
oh, she wins.
Nobody's taking it from her.
Dude, my wife's family, it's like ruthless. It don't matter your age.
Don't matter.
Nothing.
No, dude,
they're like, steal.
But if somebody doesn't bring the amount of money, like the gift, say you do a $10 limit, you need to bring a $10 gift to make it.
Oh, you're talking about when Michael got the iPod.
If you bring a $1 gift,
yeah,
I feel like you're ruining the game.
But I'm good with somebody that brings a $500 gift.
Yeah, now go
That's
over.
okay.
Feel free to go over.
Feel free to go over.
Don't go under.
Look, if you want to flex. I will try to steal that thing.
100%.
Unless Memaw gets it, because then if you take it from Memaw, someone's going to fight you.
Yeah.
At my house.
And then the rules of
they all have different rules.
I don't know.
If you can only steal it twice, that's too many. Quit putting rules. Let it steal as many times. That's fine.
There's got to be a limit. There's got to be a limit.
So?
But I feel like at some point people are like, all right, we're not going to do that.
But it needs to be 3. Oh, dude.
I feel like it's too much.
I got some Bluetooth headphones, like some good headphones one time in a White Elephant game. But I brought like a UGA National Championship polo.
Do y'all have anybody that tries too hard in your celebrations? What
do you mean?
They do things that they think everyone enjoys, but we really don't. I'm gonna tell.
Oh, like dressing up.
No. I'm gonna tell. This is actually
like if you dress up as Will Ferrell from Elf.
Yeah.
And you want to
no.
work.
My mom thinks that our family likes playing bingo. Mom,
I got you.
none of our family likes playing bingo.
Speaking of which, I think that
Nobody.
would be a great experience for the has-beens to go play bingo together.
I
to
do
get some
think that would be
content.
fun. Yeah. But so one year we play bingo and like there's money on the line.
On bingo?
Yeah, like if you win, you get to. She's got like these cups, and if you win, then you get to open a cup. And some of the cups will have like $5. Some of them will have 20. Like so there's money on the line.
Disposable income at the Griffin House.
Yeah. So this
Got it.
This-
got it. They got
this
that money.
this older lady came to my family's get together for the first time in history.
She invited
Yeah,
Like a
her
yeah.
family,
She was
Neighbor.
married in grandmother.
That's family.
Yeah. Family, just not around us.
Like not immediate family.
Oh, she got
Yeah.
to be good. She got to
In-law.
be good.
Yeah.
She's like cleaned house, and I don't know, dude. She was pretty elderly. I don't know. I mean, she was pretty old, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, that's so awesome, you won." I was pissed. I'm like, no,
Who's letting this
She didn't
stranger
earn this.
win our game?
I've been dealing with my family's bull crap for 34 years, and she just waltz in with 70 years of wonderful life and 10 minutes of dealing with this, and she wins all the money.
No way.
That's some
How'd
bull
she get
crap.
all of it?
Dude, she kept winning. I don't know. Freaking mama comes up with these stupid, like, stack the deck, mom. Stack the deck. You're calling the numbers. Call your own or my number. Have a little, like,
So
decency about you.
I thought bingo, you pulled it out of a little thing.
Yeah, but dude, you pull it out. Ain't nobody looking at that.
Well, what are you talking about? Oh, you're just saying stack the deck like an expression.
give me the card.
Okay.
I'm pretty confused on how bingo works at this point.
You know, like,
I don't know.
all right.
Bingo!
Mom, if you give me the card and it says B43, like, just call out a couple numbers and then just give me bingo. Just say the ones that's on my card and
How's
we'll
she gonna know?
split it.
How's she gonna know?
She can look at it.
Dude, that's her money anyways.
Yeah, but I'm her favorite son. I gave her 3 grandchildren. My brother only gave her 1. 75% of our happiness comes from me and Allison.
Which one come first?
Mitch's.
Which grand? Okay,
But I
that's
gave
tough to
3.
beat, man. That's tough to beat.
No, I gave 75% of their happiness.
I'm telling
I
you,
don't
I
care
don't
what
know. It
anybody
works
says.
like that with grandparents.
Whatever. It
I
should.
don't know. I was the last one, so
I don't-
no, I wasn't the last one.
But
I was
anyway,
the last one in my family.
Mom, nobody likes bingo. I'm sorry. I love you. But no, everybody hates it. Stop doing it.
Man, I get that. My mother-in-law, she does Christmas like this is really cool because we do minute to win it games,
Minute to win it.
I
and
like
you would
that
think
stuff.
they would be like childish,
Easy.
but we like love it.
Oh, I
We
like playing games at
It is
Christmas.
fun, and then we do. Then before presents, like we read the Christmas story from the Bible, and I always thought that was really special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's if you don't do that and you're a Christian, I would encourage you to do that. Your family get together like that.
We read it.
That's impactful. Like that. That's one of my favorite parts of Christmas.
We read it with my wife's family. It's very.
we don't read it.
But dude, one time we were reading it, and it's like a real, like, it's like everybody's quiet. It's like it's a respectful time. My wife meant to say like, I don't what are the verses in Luke, right? Because you can forget the verses, the chapter and the verses in Luke.
The Christmas part's at the front.
Yeah.
You can forget that.
So anyway, she says, what page is it on in the Bible?
Oh, that's fun.
Bibles are different pages.
That's true.
I lose it. I start laughing hysterically halfway through it because like I'm holding it in like that's a dumb question. That is so
What page?
dumb. And they're so nice that they were not gonna like
Laugh at her?
like my family.
Because it
She's
was
getting
her
laughed at.
family.
She's getting laughed at.
Oh yeah, we're ripping her.
Yeah.
But anyway, like so I'm sitting there and I'm like I'm holding it in, and she gets about to the 3rd or 4th verse. Dude, I can't hold it anymore. I like bust out laughing while they're trying to do this, and they're like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "She asked what page, and no one said anything. Like, what are we doing?"
And they were like, take away one of his presents right now.
Yeah, I was like,
Well, you only get 2 presents.
yeah. And
right?
then, but and then Allison was like, "I meant I don't even remember. I can't remember if she forgot the verses, but she didn't really mean what. I don't remember what she did, but it wasn't. She didn't mean what page, but I thought she did. I was like, God, that was dumb.
Pro tip. Reading that when you do that with your family. Pro tip. Skip the genealogy.
Oh man.
Pro
Yeah.
tip.
Do you know what verse it goes through? Like when do you end? Because I don't know
Like
when to end.
Matthew, I don't know, but like Matthew chapter 1, like 3/4 of chapter 1 is the genealogy. Really important stuff there. But if you got the whole family together, maybe just skip a little.
Yeah.
Get
I
to
thought it was in Luke.
It's in Luke and Matthew.
Oh,
There's
okay.
4 gospels.
Well, I know that,
Preacher,
but
son.
but the
John
one-
and Mark doesn't have the Christmas story in it. Yeah, so Luke also has a genealogy, but it's a little further in.
but the one
Matthew,
you
I don't know.
read,
Yeah.
generally is Luke, right?
Yeah, it's got more. It's got more of a
Yeah.
Christmas story.
Yeah.
So I was reading it one year. I didn't know where to stop.
Just kept, it's a
So you
lot. It's
just
like
read
3
it all? You
chapters.
Yeah,
it's a
you just-
lot.
I'm just like,
Before Ryan knew it, he was.
I'm like bequeathed something. You know?
Is that the King
man.
James version?
I guess I don't know. Thus saith, I don't know. You know,
There is a bomb in Gilead.
It's just reading all these words. You know,
Oh.
I've heard a lot.
Y'all
you know?
like y'all go see Christmas lights, or is that dumb?
I like doing it, but I don't like to go get to see the good ones. I feel like you got to pay so much
Yeah,
money.
used to. There's like
It's
neighborhoods you
ridiculous.
could go through.
But if you don't go, once you've seen, like we're going to Callaway this year at some
Gardens.
point. Yeah.
Dollar Gardens.
And once you see those, it's just like, what's the point going anywhere else?
Are they? Where's that at? Like, where's Callaway?
It's about 3 hours away. It's a
Oh.
trip.
Oh,
The
with
Lake
kids?
Lanier Islands
that
ones
sounds
were
like
good back in the
sounds
day.
Painful.
No,
to
we're
go
going
that
to stay
far.
overnight. It's going to be a little trip. A little,
okay.
like a little weekend
Oh,
deal.
okay, cool.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I like Christmas lights,
I do
but
like
at the
Christmas
same
lights.
time, it's like it's just lights.
I don't like
Yeah, but
putting Christmas lights out.
I don't mind it.
But they kind of, I don't like looking at them in the day. Like, not, I'm just saying, they,
They
look,
look ugly.
they look stupid in your yard.
like you
in
got
the
PVC
day.
pipe with
Yeah.
lights on it.
Yeah,
It was
like,
weird.
it's stupid looking. Yeah, I like the ones my in-laws have went with the ones that you just put up one light and it shines
Oh,
on
yeah.
your house
Oh,
like a
that's-
projector.
I'm not a fan of those.
Dude,
Those-
whatever. That's like the.
Does it work good?
Yeah,
I'm not a fan. Sorry.
looks cool and
Sorry,
it's just
Daryl.
easier setup.
Disagree.
Why do you not like it?
I don't like it. It's like we should do something,
Do you
but
feel
I don't
like-
want to do anything.
as a
I feel like it's a cheap way out. Like an easy way out.
I just don't like it.
as a general rule of my life, I just don't disagree with Daryl because he knows more than me. So I just
You're right.
I'm
Daryl,
just like-
Daryl's, no, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying I don't like it. I
Okay.
don't. Just like I don't like to go eat Mexican
Subjective.
food.
If
Like,
you-
yeah,
I'm just saying
I'm not saying I'm right.
if you've worked for the DOT at any point, Daryl and Dwayne, you just agree with those guys because
Yeah.
they know what's
They
going on.
retired at 50 and they may have had a lot of money, and you're just
Yeah.
like, man, you're smarter than everybody else.
And all of them retire for about 3 hours, and then they go
And
find
then
another
most
job.
of their working life, they did nothing but stand around and watch.
My dad worked
all
Black
the
Friday at
DOT ever
Lowe's.
He worked
Worked Black Friday at Lowe's.
Dude.
Mm.
That sucks.
Yeah, I think he liked it. He's like, there's a
Did
lot
they
of
get
people.
paid extra?
I don't know. They give them bonuses and stuff all the time.
Man, let's go, Lowe's.
I'm telling you, I'm like, I'm glad you're just saving
you're
up this
going
pot
to-
of money to
yeah.
give me one day.
If you're going to get stuff, are you going to Home Depot or Lowe's? If they were both equal distance.
I'm gonna go to Lowe's because my dad gives me the family discount.
Okay.
Can we also who is it appropriate for? This is a big topic in my house. Who is it appropriate for
What?
to buy presents? Who are you buying presents for?
Oh, that's a good. That's
Oh.
a tough one.
See, all right,
who is it?
adults, we ain't doing it
We ain't doing that.
unless it's my mom and dad or her mom and dad.
Well,
All right, I'll give them a present,
Okay.
but
Yeah, yeah.
like sisters, siblings, we ain't.
What
sorry.
about teacher?
No, why you? They don't
That's-
give me presents.
that's-
I'm not
I-
giving them.
What
why
about what about primary school teacher?
No,
Yeah, you
No.
need to do that.
See, I don't know.
no.
Elementary, you need to give Christmas presents up to elementary. Yeah.
Why?
What?
It's just special, man.
They get paid the same as me.
yeah.
It's true.
No, it's what they do is different from what we do, man. That's
yeah, you're
work.
right.
This
That's
ain't work.
different.
It's hard.
What if they don't celebrate
This
Christmas? And
our
then-
job is
Yeah. What if we're being offensive by buying
Yeah.
them a Christmas
you just,
present?
That's okay. Nobody ever turned down a present.
That's not true.
Oh, I don't know. That's a pretty good point.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it goes a long way at the elementary.
Well, I'm not giving it to them.
I don't know.
if you want
I'm
your
sorry.
kid, if you
I
want your
guess I
kid to
will.
get a good grade,
well, you
I'm just kidding.
well you
Seriously.
I'm not. I mean, my kids' teachers are amazing, but my wife will get them something.
Look, there's nothing. There's
What about
no-
Sunday school teacher?
yeah, hardcore, absolutely.
Are you for real?
Yes.
Sunday
Are you
school
kidding
teacher?
me right now?
No, I'm not. That Sunday school teacher, it's
Well,
an
Chris, you just said you
appreciation.
learned
It's an
everything you know about
appreciation.
outdoor lighting from us. So do we get?
Yeah.
a
Do we
gift?
get a present from you?
Heck no.
That's
All
what,
right,
what
then.
the heck, dude?
We're
We
teaching
taught
you
you
how to
outdoor
survive.
lighting.
I already
yeah.
got
You're
y'all
telling me
present,
we
man.
haven't helped you
Ah,
in your
I-
first year at the high school?
I just said I already got y'all a present.
You're a
I'm just
liar.
waiting to
You're a
give it to
liar
you.
and a thief.
Yeah.
And a thief? What did I steal?
Joy.
All right,
You stole joy.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh Oh man.
Man, so Sunday school teachers in.
Hardcore Sunday. You need to do that before you do like school teaching.
What about preacher? You can't answer.
No,
what about preacher,
no,
Jason?
don't do
You don't get to
preacher.
answer because if you say yes, then it looks like you're fishing.
Listen, I'm giving gifts to my kids,
Yeah.
and nieces and nephews get a small little something.
You do nieces and nephews too?
No,
Yeah, because
I don't do that.
my sisters will buy for our kids. Like we buy for the kids.
Hold
like
up, though.
small,
See,
small.
I have a problem with this. If you want to get my kids something, that's fine. That does not mean I have to get your kids something.
Oh, does
I
it?
mean, we agree
though?
upon it, but we're like, look,
Don't you feel
we're not
bad?
talking about. We're talking about like
No.
$10 below. We can do
Like-
that. Well, I can swing that.
My brother usually gets Rylan something. I do not always get Gage something.
He don't get the other two gifts.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Yo, babies don't need gifts.
Yeah.
That's
But I was
true.
I'm
They
just
don't
saying
care. They just need wrapping paper.
we take the joy of giving away when we give something in return.
When you get something,
Say that again. Let me think about that.
So he's
We
saying-
take the joy of giving away when you
Expect something in return.
Correct.
yeah. Or just when I give a present. Like the reason we enjoy giving presents to our children is because we love them and we're like, here, this is what we can do.
We
like,
want to see how they react.
yeah. But when I give a present to just like a rando that I know is going to give me one back, then we're just swapping money.
Yeah. Yeah.
You take
That's true.
Nah, well,
I enjoy giving presents to people who don't feel like or don't kind of
expect it.
yeah. It's me saying, hey, I appreciate you more than you realize that I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Yeah. One time I got Ryan a Shroot Farm shirt.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
that was a great present. I didn't get him anything.
But
And
see,
it was fine.
Yeah.
what makes
$5.
that great? What makes
$5.
that great is the thought. You know that he would like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when you give a good gift that's cheap but it's thoughtful,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
means
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, but not
That-
like a letter.
And,
Don't-
and then it's not just
Yeah,
like
when you try to-
exchanging like, okay, I got to get you $25 because I know you're going to give me something. But
Yeah.
if I get you something, I know that's like, I'm a terrible gift giver because I'm selfish, and I know that, and I'm trying to work on that.
Yeah.
You know, like honestly, because I'm like, man, my wife, she gives such good presents, and I think about people that give good presents. They're not selfish people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They think like, what would Jason want?
yeah.
I don't
But-
think like that. I think, you know what I'm gonna get Ryan and Jason? Something I would want.
That's good.
But
Yeah,
not
that is
like I
good.
don't think about what you
Now,
would want.
on the
or
flip
what's
side of that,
special to
I
you.
do get my kids things that I believe I will enjoy as well.
right.
Like that really happens.
One time, me and my roommates in Athens, we were like, hey, we'll do a little gift swap. We'll do kind of like
Yeah.
just fun,
Like a low key
yeah,
gift
yeah.
swap. Yeah.
So there was two Mormon kids came and like wanted to
To what?
Mormon kids,
kids.
yeah, or Jehovah's Witnesses. I can't remember.
Like
No,
just-
it was Mormon. It was
Like
Mormon
just
kids.
showed up.
No.
at
It was
the
before
door?
this. Before this.
Oh.
And because I have two really good roommates, they're like nice. So they're
Yeah.
like, well, come on in.
Yeah.
And they listen. They tell them like, look, we're not buying what you're selling, but we're going to show you some respect, whatever. So leave them with the Book of Mormon.
Yeah.
So what we do? We wrapped that Book of Mormon, gave it to the other roommate.
Yes.
That's pretty
yes.
He was a
What if-
worship leader at a church.
What if
That's even better.
what if you get caught regifting? Is that
Oh, regifting's awesome.
but
Yeah,
is that
hardcore.
okay?
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
100%.
It is.
Okay. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's say I give you a present.
That's why you plan out
But let's
Christmas
just
is
That's
at
why you
different
spread
times. You
out.
stagger it
You
because you're
stagger
like,
it.
I might get.
Yeah.
but let's say I give you Jason a present
Okay.
and then I catch you regifting it to Chris. Do I get to be upset at that?
No,
Do I get to be offended?
I think you can be offended.
you should be offended at yourself for not giving a better present. That he
See,
didn't want to keep it.
I don't think that's the way it should work. A gift is a gift.
Yeah, you do what you want with
when
it.
I give you a gift,
Yeah.
you get to do with what you want.
Yeah.
Which
there's
means
no
he can give it to
stipulation.
somebody
Yeah.
else.
There's with no.
So he
Oh,
agrees
you're
with
saying
you.
you
He
should
agrees with you.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
I give you when you give a gift, you give it. If you're giving gifts without with
No strings
stipulations,
attached. Is-
Then
Man,
you-
but
you're
it
not getting
does
a
hurt
gift.
though if you ever caught somebody doing that. Like that would hurt.
I don't know. I'd
That's
be like, hey,
Dude.
no, you made that gift useful.
Yeah,
that gift I
absolutely.
gave you was of use to you.
Yeah,
I
would
think
be
different
hurt,
though,
man.
bro.
I would be hurt.
yeah, because you're selfish though. You already said that.
Yeah,
No, man.
Like,
I, honestly, I would too. Though I'd be like, what?
What the
You don't
heck?
like-
that jerk?
You mean you don't want that IHOP gift card?
see, I'm telling y'all, there's something wrong with me. I have the emotional attack. It's bad.
Did you eat at our IHOP in Commerce? That'll
No,
mess
he's
you
not
up.
talking about He's
Oh,
talking
sorry.
about gift giving.
Yeah, dude, I'm worried about my sentimentality, the absence of it. I don't have any. Rylan brings all this stupid drawings home. They suck.
but,
Throw them away.
Man, that's
Let's
just-
be honest. If your kid draws, and my kid does, how many do you need to keep?
I don't keep
Yeah.
any.
Like,
I have zero.
You want to keep one or two.
I put some up on in
one
my
or two.
office.
But after number like 5,
yeah, it's too much.
don't you just say like, "Oh, that's awesome." Trash.
I really don't say it unless I feel it. And he has never drew anything awesome in his life.
There we go. Parenting
I'm just
101.
saying.
See what Ryan does and then do the opposite.
What he does other he does other good things.
Yeah, Ryan does other good things.
At least he knows you're being honest with him.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
When he draws something that I feel like I might could sell that, then I'll be like, hey, dude, that is legit. Like if once it becomes
You think he's going to be like a famous... That's
No,
what you're saying, like
Vince
the
Van
level
Gogh.
of like a famous
no
artist?
Until
No,
you draw
but
a
until-
Starry Night, son,
unless
you're a
you're
loser.
unless you're doing things that has some kind of value in the world. Then what are we doing? What are we celebrating?
What are we doing?
celebrating? This has value.
Does it?
Yeah. Makes me feel good. Dude,
I've been shunned for like 4 years now.
What did you
Did
do? Poop in their yard and bury it?
do the other people on your side of the family get to go to that side?
Yeah,
No, it's just you.
Why? Why can't you?
I didn't save the oil in the tuna can.
I don't know what that
Oh,
means.
do you do that? Is that a thing?
This is another quote.
Yeah,
He's-
I don't know what we're talking
All right,
about.
we're-
Remember
not.
in the office when Dwight started shunning?
Oh yeah,
Shun.
shun. Yeah,
And he
Shun.
said, "I was shunned 4 to 6 years. It's an Amish technique
Oh, yeah.
because I didn't save the oil in the tuna can. I was shunned 4 to 6 years by my family.
Dude, you
My
know
family
Dwight
accepts
history.
me. It's kind of
So the other day, it was me. I wanted to go watch Georgia basketball, right? And
I thought you were wearing a Duke jacket. You're wearing a Duke hat.
I'm a big Duke fan, but those tickets cost a lot.
Bandwagon.
What? I've been a Duke fan a long time.
Ever since they were good.
They've always been good.
they've been good. a lot.
They started
See?
being good in '91.
Yeah,
So
and that's when you were born.
I
So.
was born in '90. So
So,
you're
whatever.
younger than me. Whatever, baby.
Yeah, they don't give a black belt for doing stupid stuff.
I don't know. I
It's
don't know.
just going to be riddled with office quotes from
Yeah.
Chris.
So anyway, I want to go to the Georgia game, but my wife, she was I don't know. I think she was working late or something. I don't know. She had something going on. So I decided, I was like, I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna go. I want to go. So I load up my 5-year-old, 3-year-old, and I don't know, like 2-month-old.
Infant.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Dude, you're a brave man. They
Well,
do.
hold- well, hold
you
on,
should
hold
have got
on.
a black belt for this.
So I call my dad, and call Pops.
hey, Pops.
I'm like, hey, you want to go? Because I was going regardless. I was like, hey, you want to go? I said, no, we're taking all 3 kids. He said, me and you? I was like, yeah, me and you. We're taking all 3. He's like, phew. I was like, it may be a disaster. I don't know. He's like, yeah, I'll go. So dude, we start, and we're walking around the Stegman, and
It's called a Coliseum.
walking around Stegman Coliseum, and everyone looks at us, and they're like dude, I got so much fanfare
Let's go.
for taking
How
all my
many
children.
ladies could you have picked up if you weren't happily married?
0.
Okay.
But yeah, they nobody want three extra kids running around. But no, so we would see all the ushers, and they're not ushers. What are they? Gate workers? I don't know. And they'd be like, "Oh, you got a load of them, don't you?" And I was like, "Yes, ma'am." I was like, "No mom with us," and she's like, "You'll be fine. You'll be fine." So that's what all the females, they're like, you're gonna have a, they were encouraging. Then we sit down, and there's this group of old guys in front of us, and one of them looks at me, he's like, "Them all yours?" I said, "Yes, sir." He goes, "You're a brave man." So that brings me to my next topic,
Hold on,
my
hold
point.
on. Before you get to your point, one time at Stegman Coliseum, we went to a Georgia basketball game, and I think you were there. You and Ben and me, and we got tickets off the street because you could do that for cheap.
Yeah.
And we were like pretty close to the floor, like
Yeah.
a couple rows back behind the bench.
Yeah.
And I turn around for some reason I look, and a few rows behind me is Vince Dooley,
Oh,
and he
Yep.
winked at me.
sweet.
You know,
had
which
to
is
visit.
They
odd
didn't
because
believe
I've
me.
seen Vince Dooley 3 times in my life before he died. One time was in a Wendy's. And by the way, Vince Dooley's wife, when she comes on the sports radio talk show, she's hilarious,
Barbara.
And when I seen him, he got in line in the Cornelia Wendy's behind me and my grandparents. And I turned around, I was like, Vince Dooley, that's Vince Dooley. And I started talking. He wouldn't say a word. He just looked down. But his wife started talking to us. And then at that game, I remember that. I didn't see the wink because every time I looked at him, he wouldn't look. I'd never seen him look. And I've seen him 3 times pretty close.
Dude, he remembered
Never seen
you
him.
for sure.
Yeah,
You think
For
so?
sure.
you're talking trash.
Yeah. But anyway, to my point, dads,
R.I.P. Vince.
dads,
That's lovely. He can say that.
Yeah,
That's okay.
dads have to. Man, we gotta step it. Like, if you want to go do something, you got like just take them. I full well knew when I went to this game that we might have to leave. And you know what? It was fine.
How did you?
We had a
how
great
did you
time.
do with the baby? What was the strategy there?
I mean,
You can't just
all
settle
babies
down.
do is eat and sleep and poop. Like I had also there's a clear bag policy. Did not know that, but the lady was so impressed that we were bringing 3 children without mom. Or that,
What do you
that
got
she
in
just
there? What
gave
do you-
us. She gave us a clear bag.
Oh,
So I
wow.
appreciated that. She's like,
What'd you
listen.
do with your regular bag?
Well, see, I told her, I'm like, I don't care about this, but I knew about the clear bag policy. I was just going to try to act like I owned the place and walk by.
Yeah.
Almost made it. She brought me back. I was like, hey, we can just throw this thing away. It ain't worth nothing. She's like, no, honey. We're going to put this in we're going to put your bag in
I mean,
a
what
clear
did they
bag.
think you had in there? Diapers and a bomb?
So hold on, time out.
Yes.
So you're telling me
Diapers and a 9mm.
if I take a bag
Take
and
a
put
bag.
it inside of a clear bag and then carry it in, they're
You-
probably going to be that's
You're
okay.
good.
as long
That's
as you-
okay.
As
That's
long as you have
okay.
a bomb inside
That's
a clear bag,
okay.
you're good.
So, yeah, I mean, she was like, we're going to fold it up. I was like, honey, we ain't going to tell nobody. I was like, I ain't telling nobody. You telling somebody? She's like, I ain't telling nobody. I'm like, I'll take it to the grave. That was our whole conversation.
Well, then you
Wow.
told the whole podcast.
Yeah, and then I told everybody. But
It's out
yeah,
now.
yeah, dude, it was fun. Like, you just feed the baby. Rylan and Hayden, they met Harry Dog, and we had a good time. But you just got to go into it understanding that you may have to leave. But dude, I got so much fanfare. I thought I was like the greatest dad in the world just because I did that. Because everybody was like, "You're amazing."
You need us to bring you back down?
Yeah.
You're not.
Okay. Thank you.
There you go. How about that?
But no, it was dads. We got like if you want to go. I don't know, what do dads do.
Question.
I don't know. Go do it.
If you're going, let's say golfing, and
Okay.
you got a baby, how you gonna pull that off?
You don't. You can't.
Golfing with a baby.
I'm
For
even
sure,
thinking
dude.
about
Yes,
this.
yes, you can.
No, that is not a good move.
All right, this is in my
You're
head.
gonna be
Can I tell you?
outside with the baby the
I
whole
wanna hear
time.
it.
Yes. Can I tell you
That
my
baby doesn't
plan?
need to be outside the whole time.
Can I tell you my plan?
Tell me the plan. It's
I
stupid.
want to know.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Y'all know those little chairs that you strap them in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Strollers?
No,
No.
the bouncy chairs.
Bouncy chairs.
Bouncy chairs. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I took Rylan when he was pretty little.
I know the bouncy things.
All right, you take the bouncy chair, you put them in the bouncy chair while you hit, like onto the
Where
side
are
of
you
the
going to
green.
hold the bouncy chair?
You put it in the golf cart with you. You gotta be solo in your golf cart.
So where's the kid?
The kid, you hold him while you drive the car.
Oh, yeah, that's safe. Yeah.
We're not, yeah, but I could do it. I'm pretty sure I did it. Like, this ain't hard, dude.
Yeah.
There's always a way.
I
I'm
think
just
I
saying.
took Watson fishing at like 2.
Yeah, dude.
He was in a diaper, I think. Like he was almost potty trained, I think.
Yeah, just take them, man. It's gonna be a disaster sometimes.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be a disaster. But
or
just take
or
'em.
just don't.
What do you
And
mean?
then it'll
don't?
be fine.
Yeah. Were you hoping that Miss Griffin, when you called your dad, would be like, "Bring them babies here," and y'all go to the game? Was you hoping that would happen?
No, she had a nail appointment or something. But
Oh, okay.
no, I really wasn't. I knew it would be. And they did great until there's about 3 minutes left. Georgia already had the game in hand. They had it in hand, and
You
we
might
rolled
be
out.
the only one in Georgia who knows what's going on in Georgia basketball.
Yeah, they're
Players might know.
They're pretty good, man. They're pretty good.
So you have your baby is Nash is how old now?
Graylin Nash is.
He always is
I
now.
always call him by his middle name.
he's like 2 months or something.
Okay,
like that.
so
Three something.
Henry is 14 months. He's a year.
Yeah,
He's walking now. Like he's walking everywhere.
yeah,
That's another challenge.
it is.
Like to take him somewhere.
It is. But
Because-
but see, if I did that, I'd just take him up around the little thing, and we'd walk.
And I'm thinking
Go
like
watch the
golf
game.
course, like that's pretty like
He's definitely old enough to go play golf.
because I could just like I could just
Throw
let
him
him
out there, dude. Yeah.
let him ride, and then
What are you
when I
gonna
go
do
hit,
when he
let him walk.
accidentally
Walks between me and the ball? Yeah, it's
or
gonna be
behind
bad.
you in the
Dude,
backswing?
I took
And
Riley.
just kick it with the foot. You do the foot wedge, and then move the
Yeah.
ball and hit it maybe real
I
quick. don't
took
know.
Riley when he was that little play. Dude, they love the golf cart.
Yeah,
I bet they do.
Riley's
5-year-olds.
been playing disc golf since he could walk.
man, I've been struggling with my 5-year-old getting him interested in sports.
Yeah,
He really loves the social aspect of it. He's a great kid. Man, I got great kids.
yeah.
And but he likes the social aspect. But other than that, like if just me and him, he's not that interested. But
Yeah.
but like golf, took him golfing the other day.
Yeah.
And
How old, this is Watson. How old is he?
he's 5.
He's 5. Oh yeah, 5.
And so we were at the golf course, and I thought this was a triumph for me as a dad. And I'm just like, hey, he wanted to drive the golf cart, but I'm just going to the range, so we're just kind of messing around for a few hours. And I said, hey, Watson, he's got a little golf club, yeah. And I said, hey, I'll give you a quarter if you can hit it in the bunker. We're like 15 feet from the bunker.
Yeah.
He's like, bet, Dad.
Bet.
I lost like $3
Yeah.
by the end of that,
dude.
but he hit a lot of golf balls, and that was a lot of fun. So I feel like I don't know if I'm turning my son into a gambling addict
I mean,
or a golfer.
That's a question for Ben.
yeah, he would know.
Am I creating a Ben?
Maybe. That's okay.
I'll be happy with
I
that.
like Ben.
Ben's a
you
good
know.
guy. I'll
Yeah.
be happy with that.
I the other day I was talking to my daughter, and you know how sometimes like you're getting on to your kid and they say something and you just don't have like anything to say back. So I was getting on to her. I was talking to her. I was like, "Hey, da 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 da." She said, "Shut up." It's a 3-year-old. I was like, "What?" She said, "Shut up." I said, "Baby, you need to go to your room. You don't talk to me that way."
Oh.
So then I sent her to the room, and then I go in there to be like, "All right, you know the whole what'd you do wrong, blah 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 blah," because you know it's my daughter. We don't aggressive parent her. I don't. So I go in there and I'm like, "Hayden, you understand that you can't tell me to shut up?" She said, "Mm-hmm." I said, "Are you sorry?" She said, "No." And I didn't know where to go from there. So I was just like, "Well, you should be." I didn't know where to go.
You should be.
I didn't know where to go from there. She's just being honest, you know. She's like, "No." And she also tells me I can't sing. She'll say, "Daddy, stop singing." And I'm like,
That's all kids.
Do you let her listen to the ditties that we do that you and Jason did?
I don't think
I
we
don't
need to talk
think
about
talk
Diddy.
about Diddy.
Ditties as in little songs. I
How
forgot.
about commercials?
Can you redo that and say anything
The
other than
unsung
Diddy?
heroes? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the unsung. Do you let her hear those?
I mean, I let my kids listen to the podcast. Definitely, Ryland's heard some stuff where he was like, "Dad, don't talk about me anymore." And I'm like, "Well, I'm going to because you're funny. You're a funny.
He's a good kid.
He is
He's
a good kid, but yeah, the kids, man, they get me sometimes. I'm just like, I don't know what to say back to that because
Yeah. Inslee, it was bedtime the other night, and she was throwing a fit, man. She was like overly tired, so then they fight going to bed.
yeah,
So Anna's trying to get her down. She's like trying to get her down in our bed just so she'll fall asleep, and we'll move her. And so she's in the room in there, so I shut our door, but I hold it from the outside because Inslee is like right behind me trying to get out.
yeah,
And I'm just holding it. She's yelling. She's basically cussing me in like toddler language.
yeah,
But then when it's all, Anna's like, "Hey, just come on in. She's not going to bed right now."
yeah.
So I go in and Inslee walks over in the corner, crosses her arms and goes, "Dada, you didn't apologize."
Yeah, dude.
I was like,
yeah,
"I'm sorry that I
yeah.
held you
dude.
in the room.
They get you.
Would you like a popsicle?"
Yeah, yes.
They don't
yes.
forget nothing, do they?
No,
Like, man,
man.
they don't forget nothing.
Ryland, my favorite though is when they do it to their mama, but they tell me. That's like Allison was frustrated one day with the kids, and rightfully so. They were being idiots. But Ryland comes in there, and I'm just in there by myself, not doing anything productive while she's, working herself to death.
Running the
But
family.
running the family. Ryland comes in there and is like, I was like, "Dude, I think your mom was mad at you." He's like, "Dad, she'll be all right in the morning."
Oh,
I was like, "Yeah."
dude, how
Yeah.
boring would life be without kids?
I don't
Life
know.
would cease to exist because then
I don't
everyone
know.
would die and they would be
I'm
no
just
one
mean
to
like,
replenish
what
the
a
earth.
gift kids are, I mean, like, just,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They're so much fun to watch play together and just,
I don't know, but then they poop in the bathtub, and you're just like, "They ain't any
Yeah,
good.
we
They
had
ain't
one of
That's
those,
suck."
Chris
man.
still does that. Like that's not. He's like, "What are you talking about?"
it's not that abnormal.
Oh man, kids, dude, kids are.
Stuff happens. It gets complicated in the shower.
Yeah, I've never loved something so much, and then just been like, God, you suck, dude. Like,
There's an art to parenting, and like there's an art to it.
I don't think it's.
Is there?
Well,
Is
I think
there-
the art is finding like what your kid is like bent toward,
And then
like,
take
Dude,
it away from
you
them.
talked about being bent towards things before, and it just
Yeah.
bothered me the way you
why
say
does
that.
it
It's
bother
not
you?
I don't
bent.
like that.
It's
I don't
not
like
bent.
that word.
Bent's
What
angry.
what they're
What do you,
Why are
I
you
don't
getting
know.
bent
What's a
out of
better
way
shape?
you
you say-
sorry?
Yeah,
What
like bent. Like
Bent
what are they
means-
like? What does the Lord give them that they're kind of?
what are their
Are they
gifts?
artistic? Are they more engineer minded? Are they more athletic? Are they
Oh,
more?
see,
Like, what are they? What are they
so,
gifted toward?
I think that's the difference between me and you. When you said that, I was thinking in my head, yeah, you got to find what they love so that you can take it from them when they don't do what you ask. That's the way. That's the
I get
direction
that,
I
though.
went with that.
Because you got to figure out what's good to discipline with too,
Yeah,
without crushing them.
yeah.
Crush them.
I don't worry
Hey, you
about
got
it.
to tear them down to build them up, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll take anything. I don't
What
care.
about do y'all feel like y'all are tougher on the oldest?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a boy.
Well, she's not a boy, but she's. In my mind, it's like you're old enough to know better.
You should know.
You should know at this
Yeah,
point.
100%.
But in reality, like,
Yeah.
if we're being honest here, if I lose my cool and I'm over 30 years old, like, why should I expect my 10-year-old to not lose
Yeah.
her cool sometimes? And then
Yeah.
obviously she's going to take it to a different level than I would, but it's
Yeah.
like, she don't
Yeah.
know.
Like you forget.
But
how
in the
old they are.
moment, that this thought doesn't come to
No,
mind.
that don't-
I'm
no.
like, you gonna know.
Yeah, I'm sitting there yelling at Rylan for yelling.
Yeah. Why are you yelling at
I
me?
do that junk all the time.
Oh yeah, same.
I don't apologize.
And it's like you take. I'm bad at apologizing too.
You not apologize.
Dude, it's funny. We talked about this in small group last night, but anyways,
I don't apologize. I don't. Daddy, you did it. I'm like, sorry, I got it wrong.
Sing it for us.
that's an apology.
That's not an apology.
You said sorry.
Oh, no, my bad. I don't say sorry.
You said I got it wrong.
Yeah, I'm just like, well, actually, I don't.
Would you like to point out more mistakes?
I don't even say that. I'm like, this is what I do because I'm pretty sure this is a character flaw. I'll be like, okay, well, okay, I did that, but who fed you today? Who clothed you?
Oh,
Yeah,
Who
I
did
use
it?
that a lot too.
And then they say, Mom. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. You suck. But yeah, kids, man, they're a good time. They're a good time.
what are you reading?
Yeah, you got a topic?
no.
He's reading something else. You're not interested?
No, I'm listening.
Do
I'm
you
just.
have a
I
topic?
just-
Oh, you
Do you
just
have
like-
a topic?
I don't. I mean, I'm just kind of bored.
Dang.
I've been bored ever since March Madness was over.
What? There's been so much going on since
That was
then.
also an office quote.
But it's like, are you? He's just got a list of office quotes,
He
don't
probably
you?
does.
Yeah, that's true.
He's got
Oh
a
my
list
God.
of office quotes.
Imagine having to have a list of office quotes.
Give me your best one right now.
Yeah. What's your best one?
Give me some impressions. Give
He
me an
is-
impression.
Just to let y'all know, he is reading a document on his phone. Did you type this out?
Yeah.
Had to.
Article.
You typed this out?
I watch The Office and try to.
And he
Right.
tries
You
to
type
pull
it?
And then I
quotes
try
in.
to figure out how to put them into our podcast. Yeah.
So if you're listening along,
That's
just,
like my goal.
just start tallying up the.
All right, meow.
That's Super Troopers.
Oh, sorry.
What is?
not.
All right, everybody. That's all we got today. Don't forget about our merch. Again, we're running that promo through the end of the year. You can get it for t-shirts are like $16.
Great Christmas presents.
Great Christmas presents.
Maybe,
If you buy one, you get one free. Ryan will pay for the free one.
that's not accurate.
Not
That's
advertised
I
properly.
apologize.
Not a thing.
No, I don't, because it's not accepted. Wasn't necessary.
He's going to the office. Oh, me. All right. Well, and remember,
It's better to be a has-been than it never was.
They don't give you a black belt for doing stupid stuff.
This is
see you
never
next
was.
week.
Because last year, I tried to be good all year, and I didn't get nothing.
I'm about to turn your mic down, Chris.
Guys, we can't have two terrible podcasts in a row. I'm just kidding. The other one wasn't.
While Chris was ruining the podcast.
I didn't know what you were going to say.
I didn't
That's
either.
the last thing I thought you were going to say.
I don't.
I know I can't
I'd
use
probably
that,
be
but-
pissed. Oh shoot! What? What? I told that joke. That is such a good joke. Y'all gave me nothing. Don't put that
Sorry.
on there. We probably should have put that on
Yeah.
there.
Damn, I probably need to
This is a weird place to start confessing things like that. You go back to journaling it out.
Yeah, journaling it out, bro.
This is not. We're not qualified.
Yeah, you can't do the shove it down method like me and Jason.
Yeah, you guys
I just
shove it
need to
down.
talk about it on the pod.
Yeah.
I don't believe you. Continue.
So, anyway,
That's another office.
well, you know what? Except my mom, she
Talk
doesn't
about
listen. She doesn't listen. So anyway, I love her anyway.
Who listen and thank you for no hate mail.
You may not need to publish this podcast.
Yeah, listen. I don't know, man. I'm just trying not to screw this up like I do everything else in my life.